Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Journey to Wisdom and Wealth. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. You're now part of the Grateful Gang. That's what I'm calling y'all now that we hit 100 subscribers because y'all for real here. Okay. I hope you like it. Grateful Gang, Gratitude Gang. Let me know down in the comments which ones you like better. If you're interested in budgeting or following me on my journey to first-time home ownership, I would consider subscribing. It's free, 99. And if it's free, it's for me. Okay, if you like the video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you get all the videos if you are subscribed already. All right, guys, so today's video should be relatively short. It's going to be me changing over my January or creating a February spreadsheet. I do my budget on Google Spreadsheets. And for all those who have asked me for a video on how to create a spreadsheet, one will be coming very soon. Just hang tight, you guys. I'm working on it. I've had a lot of overtime this week due to month end closing because I'm in accounting. So let's get right into the video, you all. So it's starting on the January video, the January spreadsheet, because we're just going to duplicate that. We're just going to left click and hit duplicate or right click and hit duplicate. We've created a copy. So we're just going to call this February. Who else does that? February in order to spell February? You have to like spell February like that, February 2021. So I double click on that and I'm just going to change it to February 1st. So that becomes my February 2021 budget. I also want to go ahead and create this whole entire merge because the last time we added that column, it was not merged together. So I'm just going to select both columns and merge it. And now I'm going to go ahead and make this red because it's Valentine's month. So we'll go ahead and make that red. I'll also make this red. I think we have one more. Okay. So I'm just going to make all of these red. And then we have the totals, which also need to be red. All right, and so for all the ones in here that are on automatic, which are currently blue, I think we'll go ahead and make them purple. Pink. We'll make them all pink, just so we know they're automatic. And these here I can move over myself normally, or they're automatic. Okay, so I'm so proud of myself for January, looking back at January, but we'll talk about that when we do closeout. There's not many random expenses, which is wonderful. So as far as these here, we can take away all of these. None of these cells here have any formulas. So I can go ahead and just delete those. And I'll also go ahead and reset that to clear. I can take this away because back away from the buffer was January's challenge. And since we're talking about challenges, February challenge is going to be Frugal February. I've done Frugal February before, but this time I'm going to try to do it where I can control myself in March, because sometimes, and let me know if this is you also, when you do a challenge, like a no spend challenge for a month, you like hold everything until the next month and then you spend like a mad person the following month. So I'm not going to do that. There are 28 days in February. I'm going to give myself 20 days of no spend and allow myself to do 8 days of spending what I would like, if I even do that. The goal is to no spend as much, but I want to give myself a little leeway and a little freedom. I'm going to leave all the things in gray, I think, because I do like that. They're going to always be in gray. So next we want to clear our totals here. So these are not columns that have a formula. The only formula is in the total income column. So if we delete these, it should zero out that column. And it did zero out those columns. And everything else is zeroed. So now we have to focus on, we'll do the dates after, but we'll focus on our total income. So our total income is just reflecting what's down here, these two cells, and our income is normally $573.89 times 4, because there's 4 weeks in this month. So I'm single here. I'm expecting to bring in $2,295.56. That is my normal income. I might actually just first check, because it's the week I'm working now in overtime. I should get a little bit more, but we'll take it when it gets here. Giving, we're going to still do that $10 a week, $40 that we're doing, $75 for the cell phone. Nothing has been put on the Ulta credit card. As far as the Visa credit card, something has been put on the Visa credit card. I've not gotten a statement yet, and I'm actually not done charging yet. Let me explain relatively quickly. What happened was when I was going to go take my citizenship test, which I took on Tuesday, today's the 29th, so I took it on Tuesday. Yay, I passed. I'm so excited. I'm going to have to go back next Tuesday to be sworn in. It ended up being a road trip. Like my sister was like, road trip. And so it was me, my grandmother, my mother, and my sister in the car. So because they drove me, because I'm not big on driving, you guys, there was gas, there was food, and I paid for it. And I just ended up putting on my Visa credit card because I wasn't trying to take it out of my cash envelope. And then it dawned on me, we're gonna have to do this again next Tuesday. So whatever it is, I'm trying to keep it under 200. Whatever it does turn out to be, I'm just going to take it from my travel fund. I believe my travel has $600, and where the heck am I going otherwise, except for a road trip in a car? So that is how I plan on paying for that. So I'm not really worried about it coming out of the budget. The parents' bill is a bill that I do take care of, and that is for $315. It is their cable internet bill. I know. So KineMaster is a bill that I use for editing software on my cell phone. Student loan, 60 right now. And speaking of student loan, you guys, this was be short. Student loan is $60 right now. It's 58 something. I round everything up. I just found out that my student loan a couple months ago that they're not a federal funded loan. So they not go for that program. They don't work on that program that the president has right now for COVID relief. So I'm going to look about moving them into a federally funded loan. So as I pay this, I can pay off interest, because when I pay my 50 something dollars, like 55 of it is going to interest. So if you're not, check and see if you can. If you've been told that no, you cannot be a part of that plan, see if there's some way to move them over to a federally funded plan that doesn't mess too much with your interest. Okay, and so HP Instant Ink, it's an instant ink program for my printer. Nothing's on the upgrade card. Car insurance, 160. Correction. Car insurance got changed last month when it went down. It was 127.86. So I'm gonna make it 130. I'll be rounding up. House emergency fund is still getting $25 a week for $100. Cash envelopes are still getting $100 a week for $400. The cash envelope, the zero out challenge, I just take what I normally would make, which would be $3.89, which would make that $5.70. So $3.89 times 4 is $15.56, and that's how I came up with my zero out challenge amount. Sinking funds gets $200. They get $50 per week. That is my sinking funds tracker. Nothing really goes to gifts. It just sits there as a holding place. And this is the breakdown. If you're unaware, health and wealth gets $5. Car maintenance gets 20. Apparel gets 5. Amazon gets 5. Merry Christmas gets 10. And travel gets 5. 50 per week, which ends up being 200 per month. For the house savings challenge, we have a tracking, no, that's just tracking sheet, cash envelope, track, 26 week challenge. So the house saving challenge is a part of the 26 weeks challenge because we're saving for the house. And that is supposed to be $200 per week. Right now, for February, we have a $800 total. So that will remain the same. $800. And then we could take that out because we don't know what the actual rollover is. That was from last month. So our actual rollover amount, as you can see in balance buffer, is going to be 152. And I'm going to move it over to here so we can be at a zero-based budget. I'm going to go ahead and change the dates in here. I think this has a calculator, so a calendar. So the first day I budget from Wednesday to following Tuesday. So this would be the 3rd. And I actually need to include another column here. So I'm going to insert, because when I started actuals, I was on pay cycle 2. So I'm going to make actual pay cycle 1, just create a column. And then I would just copy and paste this in here. Now I'm going to go ahead and pause the video so that I can fill in all these numbers, because I know y'all don't want to see me fill no numbers in. Okay, y'all, so our pay dates are going to be February 3rd, February 10th, February 17th, and February 24th. And that will go from the 3rd to the 9th. That's 10th through the 16th, the 17th, 23rd, 23rd to 3/3. And those are our dates. I think that's all, you guys. I think that's all we have. I've told you about our Frugal February. Let me know down below if you're going to be doing Frugal February or a no spend month or just a few days. What's your challenge for February? If you have one at all, are you doing a February challenge? Let me know down in the comments. Um, like I said, creating the spreadsheet or a simpler spreadsheet to this will be coming shortly. So just hold your horses. It's coming. I've had a very long week this week. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Let me know down below about what you think of Grateful Gang for the name. I really like it, actually. But if you don't, let me know. Grateful Gang, Gratitude Gang, let me know in the comments. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. Remember, in order to be great, you have to be grateful. And I'm super grateful for you. Thank you so much for all the support, getting me over 100 in, I think, less than a month. That is amazing. I'm now on Instagram, so check me down below in my description bar where I'm at on Instagram. Go ahead and follow me if you like. All right, guys. Faith over fear this year, y'all. Have a wonderful, blessed day.